Hi everyone, welcome to Mash Math. Today we are going to study chapter 4 quadratic equations, exercise 4.2 question 5. The altitude of a right triangle is 7 centimeter less than its base. If the hypotenuse is 13 centimeter, find the other two sides. So first of all, let us understand what is a right triangle. So we know if this is the right triangle, it's a 90 degree. So opposite to 90 degree, we call it hypotenuse. So then this we call it base and this is perpendicular. Okay. So this is a right angle. So here what is it? The altitude of a right triangle. Altitude means the perpendicular, we call it altitude. So here let's write down altitude. Okay. So perpendicular we call it, this we call it altitude. So the altitude of a right triangle is 7 centimeter less than its base. So base is how much? We don't know. So let's keep base as x. Whatever may be the base, we'll keep it x. So that means altitude will be how much? 7 centimeter less than its base. That means whatever base from there, 7 centimeter, it will be less. Then hypotenuse is how much? 13 centimeter. Okay, so now we have to find the other two sides. That means we have to find out base, then we have to find out the altitude. Only hypotenuse we know correctly, it is 13 centimeter. So let's write down whatever information we have. Okay, so let the base of right triangle be x. Then the altitude of this will be x minus 7 and the hypotenuse that is given to us is 13 centimeter. Okay, so now according to Pythagoras theorem, what does the Pythagoras theorem says? That hypotenuse square is equal to base square plus perpendicular square. So hypotenuse here, let's see, this is A, this is B and this is C. So now hypotenuse is AC, right? So AC square is equal to base is BC square plus perpendicular is AB square. Okay. So now AC square is what? That is hypotenuse is 13 square. BC square is what? BC is base, we don't know. Base is here, x is given. So x square. AB is altitude. Altitude is x minus 7 whole square. Okay. So now 13 square, if we square it, we will get 169. So x square. This is in the form of a minus b whole square. So which can be written as a square plus b square minus 2ab. So let's consider this is a and this is b. So this way we have to write down. So that means x square plus 7 square then minus 2. A is x, b is 7. Okay. So now let's solve it. 169 x square plus x square plus 7 square will be 14. Then here we have minus 7 2s are 14, 14x. Okay, still we can simplify. So 169 x square and x square will give us 2x square. Then this is a 7 squares are 49. Okay, 49. 7 7 no, 7 into 7 is 49. So plus 49 we have here, this is 40x. So let's write down x here, minus 14x then plus 49. Okay, now let's bring to this side because general formula is what actually ax square plus bx plus c. This is the general formula of quadratic equation. So in this form we have to write down. So first x square will come, so 2x square. Then comes x, so that is minus 14x. Then comes the number. So number is plus 49. So now let this number also bring it to this side. Means we'll write down properly. The number has to be one side. So this side is plus, means if you have to bring to this side, it will become minus. So minus, then equal to 0. Okay, now 2x square minus 14x plus 49 minus 169. So biggest number sign remains. So when you subtract, you will get 120. Okay, so now still this is our can be divided by 2. So let's divide all this by 2 so that this number becomes smaller for us. So 2 will get cancelled. So we get x square. Here 7 to the 14. So 7x. Then minus here 6. Okay. So now the equation has become still smaller. So now we can split the middle term. So the first term is coefficient is 1. The last one is 60. So we'll get 60. So what are the factors of 60? Then the next smallest number. Okay, these are the factors 2 into 2 into 3 into 5. So now we have to find any two numbers which by adding or subtracting we will get the middle term, and by multiplying we should get the last term. So 2 2s are 4, 4 3s are 12, and this is 5. So from 12, if we subtract 5, we will get 7. If we multiply, are we getting 60? Yes. So this is the correct pair. So let's write down x square minus this x will write down. Instead of 7, we will write 12 minus 5. Then minus 60 equal to 0. So now x square minus 12x minus into minus plus 5x and 60 equal to 0. So now we have to take it out common from here and from here. So from here, this can be written x into x. This can be written 12 into x. So now what is common? X is common from both sides. So let's write the x here. What is left, we'll write it in the bracket. So here what we will do, same thing what is in bracket, we'll write down first this. Now what number to write so that we get it this? So plus 5, if we write down and multiply, you will get. Now 5 into 12 will give us 60. Plus into minus will be minus. So this is correct. So now what is in common we'll write down. Both the side bracket is same. One time we will write down. Then what is left is x plus 5 is left. Okay. So now when x minus 12 is equal to 0, here x plus 5 is equal to 0, then x equal to 12 we will get, and here x equal to minus 5 we will get. So now these are what actually, these are the two sides we have to find out, that is altitude and base we have to find out. So this cannot be negative. Okay, side of the triangle cannot be negative. So since the side of triangle cannot be negative, okay, so therefore we take x equal to only this value, we take 12. So now base, if we consider 12 and base if it is 12, then altitude is what? From base we have to minus. See, altitude from base we have to minus. So that is from 12 minus 7 will give us 5. So this is base and this is altitude. So what we have to find out? Find the other two sides. So these are the two sides. That is, base is 12 centimeter, altitude is 5 centimeter. That's it. Thank you and God.